Meanwhile, though, our main focus right here on Sky Sports 2 is the Catalan derby. Could it prove a banana skin to Luis Enrique's title challenge? All right, we're just going to jump over to this minute of silence. It's for Manel Bick, who was the speaker at the camp.
The most competitive league in the world at the moment. Barcelona and Atletico are level on points. Real Madrid just a point, playing the Spanish title for the 8th time, which will be level with Xavi. To Suarez. Lopez stops it once. Goes in off Rakitic, who may have just been standing in an offside position. Atletico third. Suarez. Barcelona just had to be single-minded about what's going on here. It's back to Messi. He gets one chance, and then the referee considers the... Playing a game of tag. Finding Suarez. Brilliant skills from Suarez. But a fine piece of defending from Rocco.
Barcelona just have to keep their head, don't they? Keep playing the football. Espanyol are going to do well to get to half-time with a full complement of players, let alone the 90 minutes. Switched on there, Luis Suarez, and tries to squirm his way past the defence.
I tell that Luis Enrique ripped into his players last week and bruised a few egos when they were underperforming against Real Betis, and he got a reaction.
Suarez get the initial touch there.
Of course, he scored 9 goals in his last 3 matches. If you were trying to target somebody and wind them up, it may be the Uruguayan. There we go, right on cue. Duarte flies in and struggling, got involved with Suarez. Sometimes you don't need to speak Spanish to get the gist of the conversation.
Aggressive, but not illegally aggressive, if you like. That's fine, no problem with that. But once you have the ball, you have to do much more. There was a couple of chances, one half chance by Caicedo, and perhaps if they manage to do that early in the second half, then we will see a different approach from Espanyol.
A bit late. Alves is in there. Now Messi. Now Suarez! Give him an inch and he'll give you a goal. And that could be one of the jewels in the Spanish crown.
Luis Enrique would be so pleased with that goal because his team in the second half haven't got going yet. Been wasteful in possession, they've given the ball away cheaply, and that's what it's exactly what Espanyol do there. And the turnaround in possession, first of all Barcelona, then Espanyol, and then when it gets back, Barcelona go through the gears, Messi to Suarez, and he just doesn't miss. In that situation, in one of
those two clubs is just as gripping as this. We're hearing news of that in a second. On to it is Suarez, who tried his best to keep his feet. Well, I found my first Getafe fan in the UK. Messi. To Suarez, goalkeeper delayed his dive. Wasn't going to fall into the trap of connecting with Luis Suarez. Inch perfect once more from Messi.
Yeah, and that's the pass I was talking about earlier.
With Atletico tying at the moment. Oh, it's a dreadful ball. And Suarez has been gifted a big opportunity here. He has Neymar with him. Not quite the right pass. And a major escape for Pau Lopez. Neymar's corner. Suarez! It's a personal battle between him and Cristiano Ronaldo at the top of the table. And Luis Suarez takes his tally for the season to 56 goals. He's enjoying life in Catalonia.
It's 11 in his last 4 games, and we've still got a third of this match to go. Talks about him leading the line, dragging this game from Barcelona by the scruff of the neck into a more convincing winning position. He's being aggressive there against Javi Lopez. Just shoves him away. You can see Javi Lopez has his hands on Luis Suarez, who shoves him away.
Valencia went out of the Champions League. And then the players were tiring in this marathon season. The likes of Suarez had come back from South America. But now,
mathematically safe before kick-off, but it's probable that they're going to be.
Well, 3/4 of the afternoon has almost passed.
Rafinha and Arda Turan.
Suarez holding off Ruben Duarte.
Two subs will want to show Luis Enrique that they're back to their best.
Messi. Alves, only one way to do it, to go over the top. And Neymar gets his name on the score sheet. Full house. Messi, Suarez, and now Neymar.
Another good example of scintillating attacking play from Barcelona against the jaded, tired team. It's not unusual to see a team out on its last legs against Barcelona. Worked so hard to try and stay in the game for as long as possible. They look a demoralised team now. Pape Diop has worked so hard in midfield, guilty giving the ball away. Luis Suarez is onside.
To ensure that they are crowned the champions, but they are so close. They can almost see their reflection in the trophy. They've done a thorough professional job this afternoon.